It's Mitchell, see you again. This time I wanted to come back and talk a little bit more about my heat damage and show you how I camouflage the area that is heat damaged. I do have some loose curls along the sides. I don't really pay much attention to those because at least there is some curl. But I have an area in the front where it is completely straight. And so that's the part that I wanted to talk about in this video and how I camouflage the front pieces. Now you can always do something like a headband. A headband to just pull that area back if that's in the front like that. But for me, the headbands tend to give me a little bit of a headache. They press on me back here and around here. So I have a problem wearing headbands for an extended period of time. Another thing I like to do that I'm not going to show in this particular video is I'll wear my hair back in a puff. And so my hair is long enough that it hits about right here. And those straight pieces are kind of at the very front part of the puff, but the rest of it is all curly, so I don't really worry about it. So I'll just kind of basically slick all of this back with hair gel and push it back far enough so that you're barely seeing just, you know, the very tips of that little area is exposed. But otherwise, when I want to do a wash and go type style and I've got this straight front, this is one of the things that I do. I basically have a easy comb barrette in my hair right now, if you can see that. And what that does is it pins all of this back all the way to here so that a lot of the heat damaged part is sort of sitting under the barrette and it's kind of like right here. And then the rest of this is the part of my hair that is growing in my texture. If you can see that, like you can see a few little curls that are growing in right there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to demonstrate right now. I'm going to take this comb out. This is what it looks like. So we've seen these before. These are at the drugstore, probably at Walmart in the hair accessories. And I think it was maybe $5 or $6. I can't remember. Sometimes you can get a multi-pack where it's got like a black one and a clear one. And the beads are usually like different colors. So it's one of those that can open up and you can actually put your hair in the middle and it can twist for like a butterfly effect and all that kind of stuff. So today I'm just going to use it flat like this. I'm not going to do any tricks with it or anything. Then to help keep this secure, I've also got some bobby pins in here. So here's one bobby pin. And then I've got a second one hiding down in here. So I just got these at Sally's. They're like the little premium Sally's brand. So don't mind the greasy. I did this castor oil hair gel experiment last night. So I'll report back on that later. But for right now, that's kind of why my hair is so freaking shiny. My goodness. Usually what I do when I'm doing my wash and go hairstyle, I do it in the evening. My hair is completely soaking wet. I go ahead and I put product in all of my hair. The sections through the back, and then I still section this and I still apply product and hair gel and wet it and the whole nine. So I still put product in this section. So if you can see, there's like all of my wavy hair there, and then like right around here you can see where it just straightens out. What I do is I take this middle piece, so it's like from here to here. I'm going to take this middle piece, then I'm going to pull it backwards like this. You see, so you see my little crazy straight hair sticking up. Then I'm going to take a bobby pin and I'm just going to set one right in here. Then I'm going to take my second bobby pin and pin it in here. And I mean, sometimes this is what I do when I have a braid out too. So you see that section is there. Now I'm going to take a section from the side. Boy, my hair is shiny. My goodness. Okay. Let's see if I got all of that. I like to just take this side area. So I've got this side pulled out, and then I'm taking this side. So I've got these two sides, and I've got this middle piece that's pinned down already. Now I'm going to take these sides and cross them over each other. So I'm going to put one this way, and I'm going to put one this way. Okay, so they're crossed over each other. Then I'm going to take my little easy comb accessory, and I'm going to take this side and place the comb here right on the side of the pins. Slide it in, and then it's just kind of hanging there like that. So I'm going to take the comb, I'm just going to pull it over like that, and then I'm going to do this little flip of the comb. Then I'm going to put it on this side of the bobby pins and slide it in. And then you just slide both of those pins in, combs, sorry. Then I'm just going to take this top part like this and start pulling it out. Okay, so you can kind of see the straight pieces are kind of in there, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, my hair is big enough and thick enough that I just kind of fluff it like this. You could even take another pin if you're really concerned about it and pin it in. Well, that takes care of your heat damage if it's in the front. But what if you got heat damage somewhere else and you're trying to camouflage a piece that's like hanging down here straight, or mine are in the front, or maybe you've got one back here. So stay tuned and I will show you one more way that I use to camouflage my heat damaged hair. So I'm going to be using 3 gray perm rods. I get these from Sally's or the Beauty Supply. Probably going to use my Denman and my spray bottle. I'm going to wet set the front so that way it will blend in. Usually what I've got is maybe like this front section that sits completely straight. The rest of it actually does have a lot more curl, but today my hair molds really easily. If I pull it back, it will straighten. So, like if I pull it all slick back into the bun, when I comb it all out, you know, this front part is like pretty much like blown out. So my hair molds really easily. So I've had these parts held up like pretty much all day. So what I'm going to do is pin these back. So now I've got this front part. So what I'll do is I'll just take a small section. It doesn't have to be parted. Oh my goodness. That's just like crazy. And okay, so that's pretty wet. So you see it stays straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and sort of brush that out. Then I'm just gonna braid it. And the smaller the braids are, the closer they look to my hair texture. So just go ahead and decide which size you want for your hair texture. But the smaller the better, and they'll probably dry faster too if it's smaller. Now I'm pretty much going to do like in my corkscrew braid out video, and I'm going to take that part and I'm going to wind it around the roller and secure the roller. So that's what I've got there. And then I'll do another 2 to fill up this section. So I am back, and you can see I've got the 3 braids in the front. And usually, since I use a hair gel or something like that to set my hair for a curly look, I go ahead and apply that to this area too, but then I braid it, and then the braid out usually ends up looking really nice. It's really defined because of the product that I've got in it. So then this part is going to look like little bangs right here. That's what I do in order to set that front straight piece. So like if you've got a piece that's back here or something like that, that's something that you can do. There's even smaller perm rods than this, and it's like skinnier. So you could braid it to give it some wave and then use a little perm rod to get your hair to coil up on the ends if it concerns you that much. Otherwise, I mean, usually you can maybe try and hide little pieces, just kind of tuck them in there. So this is what I do. And then actually I have a picture of when I did a wash and go, and then I did this to the front piece. So I'll show that to you right now. That's how I help camouflage my heat damaged pieces when I'm wearing a wash and go hairstyle, to try and help everything blend in. Actually, right now, I just pulled those little braids back, and it actually, maybe I can do that sometime. That's another video, I guess. So I hope this helped, and if you have any questions regarding heat damage or anything like that, definitely leave me some questions. If, hopefully I can help answer them. But for now, that's all I've got, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.